So this is exercise number 2, which will cover tables, right? So that means how to insert tables and then how to format the tables, all right? So in question number 1, it says insert a table to the document in MS Word by following instructions. The part A is the table should contain 3 columns and 5 rows. So now you know how to insert tables. Go to insert tab and there's option called tables. So by clicking on here, right? So in here you can select a number of rows and uh, columns, right? Or you can have this insert table option, right? So if you go to the insert table option, right, so in here there are two text boxes, right? So you can set the number of columns and rows, right? In this exercise it says 3 columns and 5 rows, all right, and click OK, all right, then you will have a table like this, right? So in here the part B is the column width should be adjusted so that it looks the figure, right? So if you want, you can change the column width like this, right? So by clicking on this column, so you can change the column width like this, all right? And then you can enter the content, all right? So I enter the content, say description, and here say unit price, all right? So and the quantity, right? Okay, like this, right? So yeah, I made mistake, and then I bold this header row, right? Okay, and then here the first one is A4, right? A4 papers, right? A4 papers, and then unit price is say 500, sorry, and then quantity is 6, and then next one is box files, right? So and then unit price is and 25, and then quantity is 5, and blue pens 22.05, and then quantity is 15, and pencils, and then so this is unit price and the quantity, right? So unit price is column is aligned to right side, and quantity is also aligned to the right side. And then it says the part D showed the table rows in ascending order of the quantity column. You asked to sort this quantity, sort the table by using this quantity column, right? So I'll increase the size of this content, right, like this. Okay. Uh, by the way, if you want to select the entire table, so you can click on this icon, right? So when you move your mouse pointer, right, in your left hand top corner, you can have this icon. You can select by clicking on this icon, you can select the entire table. Okay, and then here part B is say showed the table rows in ascending order of the quantity column. Now you know there is a column called quantity. So you have to show the table content by using this quantity column, right? So let's see how to show the table item. All right, so select the entire table, and then once if you select the table, so you will have this table tools tab in your application, right? So in here, right? So when you select the table, you will have this table tools tab, right? So in here, actually, these tools are added. There are two tabs: design and layout, right? So in this layout tab, right? So you can have this short option, right? So you can select this short option. So in here, you can select short by which column, all right? So here you ask to show the table by using the quantity column, right? And then here we can select whether it's ascending or descending. I select the ascending order and click OK. Now you can see my table content showed by quantity in ascending order. Okay, and then part E is insert a new column to the right of the quantity column and name it value. You have to insert a column to the right of quantity column. you can select click your quantity column and right click on your quantity column. Then you can have this pop-up menu, that's option called insert. Right, so by using this insert option, here you have a sub menu. Here there are four options, five options. All right, so in here there's option called insert column to the right. All right, so you can select insert column to the right, and then you can label that column as value. All right, and then next one is using a formula, unit price multiplied by quantity, calculate the value for each row, the value column. The result should be displayed with a comma to separate thousands and two digits after the decimal point. You asked to calculate the value by using this unit price multiplied by quantity. All right, so how can we do this calculation? All right, so you can select where your answer should be, right? So your answer should be in this cell. All right, so according to this box files calculation, and then go to the layout tab, and here under this data category, there's option called formula. All right, so in this formula, all right, so you can have a number of formulas. All right, so I'll delete this default one. All right, so and then you have to start with this equal symbol. All right, and then from here you can find the relevant formula. All right, so in here, what do you need? We want the product. All right, product of left side numbers. Unit price by quantity means left side numbers. So here I type say left. All right, and then from here we can select the numbering format. All right, so in there it says the thousand separator with two decimal points. Then I'll select this the numbering format and click OK. Then you will have a answer with the given format. All right, thousand separator. So in here we have only three digits and then decimal number, that is two decimal points. All right, so I'll do again for the next row. All right, so first of all you have to place your cursor where your answer should be and go to formula, and then so this is the default one, delete it, and then from here you can select what is the function that we need. Right, so we need the product function, and then I'll type left side numbers, and then from here we can select the numbering format. All right, thousand separator with two decimal point. All right, so likewise we can do the calculation. Right, so here we don't have that much of facilities, I mean facilities which are available in Excel. Right, but we can do the basic calculations like this. All right, we can do the basic calculations like this. So product and numbering format. Okay, and I complete. Sorry, you have to select the left side numbers. All right, okay, the product left and numbering format. This. Okay, so that's about the calculation. All right. Okay, and then that's part F. Change the unit price of pencil into 6. Unit price of pencils you asked to change to 6. Now it should be 60. This is incorrect. That means you have to update this value. How can we update? Right click on this answer, and here we can update. Right. Okay, that's about the update. Insert a new row below the table and type total in description column. Insert a new row. Right, in this time you asked to insert new row, so you can click on this last row, and so you can right click on this last row, go to insert, and then you can insert a row below, or you can go to the design tab. Right, so in here, right, so in here, sorry, not the design, layout tab. From here we can insert the rows and columns. So in here it's a insert below, sorry, insert above, insert below. All right, so here we can insert row below the last row, and then here you are asked to put the label called total. right? And it says the using the formula calculate the total value. That's the total of values in the value column. You asked to calculate the total of these values, right? In that case, I need the answer in this cell and go to the layout under this data category. Yeah, this formula, right? Yeah, this is the default one. That's what we need. We need the summation, right, of the above numbers. Okay, then so here we can select the number in format and click OK. Okay, now you can have this total, right? Okay, so likewise we can calculate the total and then production, all those calculations. Okay, so that's about the exercise question 1 of exercise number 2. So I forget one thing, that means first of all in your case please save your document, right? So now I'm going to save my document, right, on the desktop. So this is my folder, right? I save this exercise. So this is exercise number 2. All right, so this is exercise number 2, question 1 of exercise number 2. And then I'll take a new document. You know how to take new document. Go to file and new. Then you can select the blank document, or you can have a shortcut with control. While holding control key, you can press N. N. All right, likewise you can take a new document. All right. Okay, the next one is question number 2 and 3 is there, right? I'll take question number 2, right? Say you asked to insert, create this kind of table. So initially create the table with 4 columns and 7 rows. I go to the insert table, right? So 4 columns and 7 rows, like this. Okay, I'll insert this like this. Use the merge cells and split cells function to create the table. Here first of all, I'll insert this content, all right? Say grade name, all right? Mathematics, right? Mathematics and science. Okay. Now in here you need to say merge these 3 cells, right? So how can we merge that? All right. Select these 3 cells. Right click on here and click merge cells. All right. Yeah, actually in here it says the 7 rows, but yeah, 7 rows means here we need I made mistakes, right? So in here this one, right? So the grade, this cell is made up with 2 cells, right? That means we have to merge these 2 cells, all right? And then first of all I'll select these 2. If you made mistake like this, you can undo, the your action, right? So here you can undo. There is option called undo in here, or just you can use this control key with Z, control with Z key. All right, so I'll undo the action and then I'll select these 2 cells and right click on here and I select the merge cells option. Here also we have to merge. All right, okay, yeah. Then here I want to merge these 3 cells. All right, select these 3 cells, right click on here, merge, right? Then I'll select these 2, right click on here, select these 2, right click on here and select the merge cells. Okay, and then I'll put 10 and 11, right? In here what you have to do, we have to split this cell, right? Right, so how can we split the cell? Right click on here and then there is an option called split cells. All right, so you have to keep one row and one column and split into 4 rows like this. You have to do the same thing in here. All right, right click on here, split cells, 4 columns. So you have to do the same thing for here and here, right? So you can do the same thing for each row in each cell in here, or the easy way is, so you can select entire column like this, entire column, and then what you have to do, you have to keep this rows. That means you have to keep 5 rows with 4 columns. Here you have 5 rows and 4 columns. Right click on here, go to, sorry, not in here, so you can go to the layout tab, layout, and then there is an option called split cells. I go to the split cells option, and here by default it says the 5 rows, because there are 5 rows in here. Here we can select number of columns. I'll select 4. All right, then you can easily split these cells into 4 columns. All right, again I'll select these rows and go to the split cells. Here, how many columns? 4 columns. Right, click OK. Okay, likewise we can create the table easily. All right, okay, and then I save this one. In your case, please save your document at the beginning. All right, so this is question number 2 of exercise 2. All right, select say exercise 2, question number 2. Right, okay, so that's about the question 2 of exercise 2. Right, I think now you can do the next question. Right, so I think no need to explain. Yeah, here what you have to do, you have to merge cells. Right, merge cells, and then uh, enter this content. All right, you have to merge the cells and enter this content. Right, okay, anyway I'll demonstrate quickly. Right, so this one, so I'll take a new document. Right, then I save that one as a question 3 of exercise 2. Right, question 3 of exercise 3 2. All right, okay, then here I'll count the number of rows in here. Right, so you know here there are 3 columns. Then how many rows are there? Here 3, here 2 5, here 4 9, here 10, 12, and 14 rows. Right, so I insert a table with 3 columns with 14 rows. Okay, like this. All right, and then just I type the content, device, and then device and categories. Right, okay, then here I want to merge these 2 cells. I select these 2 cells, right click and merge cells. Here I want to do here 2 and 4. That means I want to I have to merge 6 cells, 6 cells. Here 3, here also 3, 6. Right click on here and merge cells. All right, so in here uh, I want to merge these 5 rows like this. Select these 5 cells and merge this. Right, so this is input device. Sorry, input device. Sorry, this should be input device, and then this is output device. All right, so this is storage device. Okay, and here this here keyboard, mouse, monitor. Right, I just skip this typing. Right, so okay, I type skip this typing for time saving. Right, so I'll what I have to do, so I have typed this content, and then in here I have to merge these 2 cells. Right, all right, like this I select these 2 and then merge this. Then I have to select these 4 cells and merge this. All right, merge cells. You know how to merge cells. Right, select the required cells and merge it. Okay, and then the thing that I want to explain in here, you know how to bold this content. Right, select this and bold, and then here you can do the numbering. Right, select the content, select the column content and then do the relevant numbering. So this is the numbering style. So in here you can select the content, and then here we can select the numbering style. Here this is AB, and then here this is not C, this is start A again. That means restart the numbering. How can we restart? Right click on the numbering which will restart, and then here you can select the restart A. Right, again in point C we can restart. All right, so select the entire content. Here the numbering style is this. Right, so this is the style that we need, and then we can restart. So in here 1 2, and then restart from here. All right, restart. Here we can this is not there, and then here we can restart. Okay, likewise we can restart the numberings. Right, and then I save again. So, and in addition to that, it says the next one, open the document created in question number 4 exercise 1, convert the tab separated text into the yeah, here I take the document, right? So question 4 of exercise 1, right? So this one, right? So here actually I take this content, I select entire content and paste into my the current document. So this is my current document. I go to the new page. How can I go to the new page? You can press the control key along with enter. Control with enter. Right. So this is new page. I paste my content, copy content in here. Here I use the tabs for separate data data fields. Right. So here, so if you use the tabs, right? So here we can see those tabs. So you can convert this data set into the, you can insert this data set into the table. How can I create a new table using this content? So first of all, select the entire content and go to the insert table option. So in here there is option called convert text to table. Convert text to table. Okay, convert text to table. You can convert this text into the table because here we use the tabs, right? Convert text to table. Then automatically they detect how many columns are there. Here 5 columns are there, right? 5 columns are there. All right, so then I click OK. Actually the first here the code is also start with a new tab. Yeah, that's why they take 5 columns. That means the here they take this one as empty column like this. All right, so this the new table, right? So if you want you can delete this entire column, right? So select this entire column, and then from here we can delete the entire column. Okay, so like this we can create the data which are separated by tabs into the table, right? Yeah, I think this is enough, right? So you can do these questions, right? So you can do these questions and save with the relevant question number along with the exercise number, right? And then upload to the link given in your LMS, right? Okay, thank you very much.